So just a quick video, 3 things you probably didn't even know about apartments. Number 1, most apartments in the state of Texas are only for rent. You can't own them, right? I know in some states you can go buy an apartment, but here you can mainly only rent an apartment. And in renting an apartment, that means you can't own it. Now, you can buy condos, and the reason why I wanted to bring that up as a slight difference is because when you're looking at towers or if you're looking at sky rises, there are sky rises with apartments and there are sky rises with condos. So you can definitely purchase the condo if you want ownership. But when it comes to an apartment in Texas, as of right now in this filming in 2025, apartments are only for rent. Number 2, if you're looking to renew your lease, your rent amount is probably going to change. So what I mean by that, let's just say you signed a 12-month, 13, 14, 15-month lease, and you've been paying that price for that long. At the end of that lease, it's probably going to change. And you're probably saying, well, Marcus, how much would it change? And I'm sorry to say the answer is it depends. There are a lot of factors. Number 1, it depends on the type of property you're in, right? If you are living in a mid-rise, then that's going to be a different price increase than if you were living in a sky-rise, which is going to be a different type of increase if you're living at like affordable housing, which is also different if you're doing student housing. So it really depends on what type of apartment that you're in. Another factor is the time of year, right? For example, the middle of summer versus your lease renewing on Christmas Eve, right? Completely different. Another factor is the area that you're in, right? Are there a lot of apartments in the area where there's a lot of supply? If so, or if not, the counter factor to that or the opposite of that is what's the demand like? Is there a lot of people looking for apartments in that area? So will it increase? More than likely, but have I seen it go down sometimes? I've seen a few, but it's really going to depend on a lot of those different factors and how the property management company determines their lease renewal. So when you get it, make sure that you know that it's probably going to be a little different than what you were paying for that previous 6 months or a year or a little bit more than that, okay? And then lastly, third, most apartments have regular social events for the residents. So if you're worried about like, hey, I'm moving to a new place, I'm not going to know anybody, how do I meet people? Don't worry at all. That apartment probably has some social events, some meet and greets, some different fun themed events that they're going to put on a regular basis. Sometimes it can be monthly, sometimes it's quarterly. But if you're worried about meeting people, don't. You're going to have plenty of opportunities to meet your neighbors there at that property. So there was 3 things you probably didn't know, but maybe you did know, but hopefully there's at least 1 or 2 you didn't know that I can clarify for you. I hope it's been helpful. And if there's something that I missed you want me to catch or touch on in a future video, leave it in the comments below. I'd love to help you. And if you're already renting an apartment, you're not looking to find anything new, we also left some links in the description to kind of get you started if you want to search for living room set or maybe some home office supplies. Got you covered down there as well. Until next time, stay awesome, stay amazing.
Whoa.